It's post time, and I'm Joe Kristufek on behalf of America's Best Racing. Being a good handicapper is important, but when all is said and done, having a true understanding of how to play the races will eventually separate the winners from the losers. Regardless of your level of play, fans should learn to manage their bankrolls wisely. Here are 3 things you need to know about money management. Number 1, discipline. Based on your disposable income, set a budget for your day at the races. Don't play beyond your means. Don't get careless when you're ahead. Don't chase when you're behind. They don't call that trip to the cash machine the walk of shame for nothing. Focus. You can't bet on 50 races a day, every day, from random tracks and expect to stay ahead of the game. Become an expert on one circuit. Don't rush to the window. Map out a plan of attack that will maximize your profit potential. If you can't figure out who you like, chances are you should either pass the race, or if you just want some action, minimize your investment. Point number 2, don't gamble, invest. There is a difference. Don't bet against yourself. Even if you're new to the game and just want to cash a ticket, don't bet on 3 different horses to win in the same race. Don't bet one horse to win, another horse to place, and yet another horse to show in the same race. When you do win, the profits will be marginal, and over time, you simply can't stay ahead of the game that way. For newcomers, it's important to get your feet wet and find some success. Once you understand the fundamentals of wagering and cash a few tickets, you can move on to more intricate wagering strategies. When you're playing gimmicks, always wager in minimum increments. The tax man gets enough of our money. Limit your wagering on days when the racetrack is drying out or where there are several unknown factors in a race. And no matter how much you like a horse, don't bet underlays. Have an idea of what price you need in order to play. If you like a horse and you think that horse is going to be 4-1, don't accept 9-5. Pass or take on a different wagering strategy. When there are carryover pools of consequence or mandatory payouts, and they present themselves at the racetracks that you are following closely, go into attack mode. It's free money. Play within your budget, or better yet, recruit silent investors and construct a ticket that gives you a chance to swim with the sharks. Point number 3, play to your strengths. All of our minds work differently. Maiden claimers, cheap claimers, those races confuse me, but I salivate over allowances, maiden special weight races, stakes, and grass races of any kind. Play the types of races that you're good at. If you like a wagering opportunity later in the day, stash away a large percentage of your bankroll and make sure you're not tapped out before that opportunity actually presents itself. Don't play scared. If you really love a horse or a race or a wagering option, figure out what wagers maximize your profit potential and hit it hard. In most cases, it's smarter to wager $30 on one horse that you love than to spread $6 on 5 different races. In all reality, even for the expert horse players, these situations where you really love a horse or really love a wagering situation don't come around that often. There's nothing wrong with maximizing your chance to win by firing, but only if you're able to recognize when to do so. In the end, remember that wagering on races should be a form of entertainment, not a means to an end. Live it, love it, play it, share it, bet on it, but with your head and not over it at americasbestracing.net.